When I was 37 years old, I was a lifelong Christian. I asked God to show himself to me. I asked for him to show me his true self, just so that I could better understand his guidance as I lived my life on this earth. It was a deep desire of mine, one that I was positive he would honor. I came before my Christian God in humility and love and told him I wanted to know him more deeply. And in that moment, he became fully and utterly silent. I could feel it. He had left. I was devastated. And for the next 2.5 years of my life, I spent every morning crying, hunched over my Bible, repeating promises like, he will leave the 99 to find the one lost sheep. I used to say to him with tears in my eyes, where are you? I'm that lost sheep. Day after day, I begged for him to return. He didn't. By the time I was about to turn 40, I gave up. I told God in one final prayer, I cannot do this anymore. You've left me. And at this point, I have reason to believe you never existed, and I've just been completely delusional all my life. But, and this was an important but, I will remain open to you as best I can if you want to come for me. So on I went into my 40s, believing my 5 senses was all there was. For the first time in my entire life, after asking Jesus into my heart at 5 years old, I felt truly alone and powerless in my life. No omniscient spirit going before me. No omnipotent Father watching over me. It was just me. I spent the next 10 years living in my own strength consistently for the first time. The emotional devastation during that time grew deeper and deeper until at 49, pondering turning 50, I had a thought I'd never had before. I hate myself, I thought. And if the next 10 years are as bad as the last 10 years, I'm going to want to end it all. I'd never had a thought like that, and it scared the shit out of me. I made a commitment to trying to change myself, and in that I found the answer to my prayer from way back when I was 37. All of that time in my 40s had apparently not been wasted, like I thought. It was a letting go of everything I had known prior. So, after 16 months of meditation and trying to change who I was into someone I actually liked, I came out of meditation one morning at 50 years old and was suddenly aware that I was in touch with God. He had answered my prayer. It took me 13 years to arrive at that answer, but he answered me. He revealed himself fully in spirit and in truth to me, just as I'd asked him to all that time ago. Before this, I had thought those first 40 years of Bible reading and memorization and going to church, being a committed follower of Jesus, were all a farce. I thought they were all for nothing. But in that moment, at 50 years old, when God again spoke, all that scripture came flooding back in. And this time, with an understanding I had never known before. It was as if I was hearing the scriptures for the first time with ears to hear. I realized that the Bible, often used as an historical document, is really a bunch of examples and allegory. A psychological drama that acts as a mirror showing us our own divine nature. The Bible is the story of all of us. So if some of my teachings here veer from established religions you may know, that's why. I use the Bible because it's what I've known my whole life. I don't use it to try to fit into religions that use the same text. The Bible is a beautiful book that used to sometimes be a mystery to me. And since I've realized the truth of how to read it, it has unlocked more truths in me and led me into real union with my Creator, which is exactly what I prayed for all those years ago. I have always had a deep love for humans. I'm open, I'm pretty joyful, I have little use for small talk. So it makes sense that as I drew near to God and all of my understanding of the truth He's revealed to me, I'd want to share that truth with you. It also makes sense that I would, after connecting with truth in its highest form, realize the depth of who I really am in light of that truth. And that's why Flesh and Spirit exists. I used to be in denial about who I am, because I wanted to be a good Christian. Now I realize what the Bible says is true. The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. You were not made to serve rules. Rules, if they serve anything at all, are meant to lead you back to your true self. The self you were born to live out. And when you finally come home to who you are, as I did, you realize what Jesus meant when he said, "You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." And that truth, you guys, lives within you. I know today was slightly off center from my normal content, but I wanted to share myself with you and help you understand all the more where I'm coming from with all this and what the point of it all is. We were born to be free in love, unbound and whole in our I am. If your religion is starting not to make sense, or if you've left your religion and feel untethered, I'm here for you. God is still there. There's no separation from him, ever. If you're a kinkster or living a lifestyle that religions or those close to you shame you for living or desiring, it isn't the Bible that condemns you. It's the law of man. If any of this is resonating with you, feel free to reach out to me. You can book a call below or leave a comment. Visit fleshandspirit.love. This community is being assembled. It's a place where flesh and spirit are connected, loved, and cherished among one another. This is a safe space for you to be fully you. And I really appreciate you being here. My name is Jeremy, and my hope is that you'll find freedom in the bondage you choose. See you next time.